back to my channel. It's Andrea, and today I have another project intro. I am doing the 11 favorites in 2021, and I'm also doing 11 oldies in 2021, and I figured instead of doing two separate videos, I would just combine them together because the projects were created by the same person, that is Denise from Just Some Makeup Hands, who was the creator of 20 favorites in 2020 last year. And I decided to keep the ball rolling with it this year. So I have 11 oldies and 11 favorites. I'm probably going to do my oldies first because I feel like it. And I'll do my 11 favorites, and then I have a little special something at the end of this video. So if you wanna know what I'm talking about, then keep on watching. So first, for 11 oldies, which is exactly what it sounds like, 11 of your, maybe not oldest, but definitely older products, and some of these definitely fit the bill. So first I have, this is probably, out of all 11 products, this is probably the oldest one that I want to work on and get out. This is a Deep Sea Cosmetics Nourishing Cuticle Oil. I am ashamed to say that I got this probably in like 2004 from one of those kiosks at the mall where she stopped me, and because, you know, I was 20 and I didn't know how to say no to people, I just like let her do whatever on my nail, and I'm like, okay, I'll buy a kit. So I have that. It's still good, and especially since I've been doing my nails almost every single day, I figured now is the perfect time to try to use it up and get that out of my collection. So my goal, I haven't marked it yet, I will, but my goal will be to finish this, obviously. Next, and this is probably the second oldest thing in my collection, so old that I don't even know if Bath & Body Works sells this anymore, but it is their Cherry Blossom Eau de Toilette, so their cherry blossom perfume, and I definitely had this before I moved out of my parents' house, so it's a good 10 years old at least. It's still, again, it still smells fine, but I like the scent. It is a little stronger than what I usually am finding out that I prefer, but if I just do one spritz, I think it'll be fine. But my goal is to finish this. Whether that is a realistic goal, I don't know, but I did have this one marked already. It's, you know, tilted so you can see the pink line. There's not a lot gone out of this, so this is gonna be quite the undertaking. The next item I have is one of my oldest blushes from when I used to get Ipsy. It's this Dirty Little Secrets blush in Kitty Pink. It looks kind of funky because I had to repress it because I dropped it. But it is old. It's definitely, I'll give it a little swatch. Well, especially since I repressed it though, it's not as dry and powdery as it used to be. But there's a swatch of that right there. My goal is going to be to finish this. Again, realistic? Who knows? But that's going to be my goal. Next is my oldest liquid lipstick. This is a Wet n Wild Megalast Liquid Catsuit in the shade Berry Recognize. I'm actually wearing it right now. I have taken out the stopper. I mean, I don't think you'll be able to see at all, but it's actually, I can see all the way down. Let's see. I mean, when I push my wand down the side, I'm at least here, and I think I'm even further. I think it's just kind of like pushed up to the side, so I think I can finish this up. And if I don't finish it up, I'm gonna toss it at the end of the year. It is so old and it doesn't like smell bad or anything, but it is starting to get kind of like chunky. So I want to use it up as much as possible, and then I'll toss it at the end of the year if I have not completely panned it by then. My next item is my Oldest pressed powder. This is a BH Cosmetics matte finish pressed powder in the shade 205. I have hit pan on it. I hit pan on it earlier, not earlier this year, because this year is only 7 days in. I hit pan on it late last year, and it took a while. Like, this is pretty firmly pressed, but even so, I think I'm gonna try to, I mean, it is just a powder, so I think I could finish it this year, especially in the summertime when I'm a little shinier. I think it'll go a little bit faster then, but for now I'm probably just going to use it on my under eyes, which is not going to use a lot of product, but we're still gonna keep on working on this one, and hopefully it will be gone by the end of the year. The next 4 things come from my Revolution Ultra Contour palette. This is definitely my, well, I think this is my only actual contour palette. It's definitely my oldest one. So these two were, this was a pink setting powder, this was a yellow one. I finished those. This, if you watched any of my New Decade Project pan videos from 2020, this was a shade that I pressed into the palette. It was a loose bronzer from Bare Minerals in the shade Warmth. And then this bronzer is actually what's left of the Warmth that I pressed in here, plus the bronzer that was in this pan. But this bronzer and this highlighter are both in my Throwback 30 project. So for this project, okay, I don't know if things are going to be a little shifted because I got a phone call from work that I had to answer, so I got interrupted. But I think what I was saying is my plan or my goal is to hit pan in this pink highlighter and then each of these 3 bronzers. So I am counting them each as a product. So there's 4 separate products in this one palette that I'm planning to hit pan on, but I can't really see any rings yet on that pink highlighter, but I don't think it'll take that much. I don't know if you'll be able to, you can kind of see there's rings forming on this one, and whoops, the middle one, this middle one has like kind of a dip, but not really rings yet, and I haven't really used this one much. So, but given what I know about this palette, I think it's totally doable for me to hit pan in all 4 of those products before the end of the year. And my last 2 is this Revolution, like, I don't know, foiled eyeshadow in the shade Rebound. I have actually hit pan on it, but as I was using it, like, the pan got covered up, but it's this like rose gold, and it still feels really creamy, and I haven't used this in a while. It's this rose gold eyeshadow that is just so beautiful. So it's again a lofty goal, but I think my goal is going to be to finish that. But it's just so pretty, so I don't think it'll be that hard. And then my final product for my oldies is this lipstick, this Revlon Ultra HD lipstick in HD Gladiolus. I've already like worn the top down, so this is how much I have left. I had this in for like 1 month of my favorites, I think, last year, but I love this color, and it's, like I say, I think almost every time, this shade just reminds me of my grandma, so I want to use it more before it like goes bad and I have to throw it out. But that is the lipstick. So those are my 11 oldies, and now I'll talk about my 11 favorites, and then we'll conclude the video with something special. I know, just ignore me. So the first favorite comes from my Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. It is this shade Luscious right here. It's actually very, well, it's actually very similar to that Rebound shade from Revolution. They're slightly, this one is, I think this one's a little bit more pink, but my goal for this one is just to hit pan, because you'll see I finished this white peach shade. I know it's just a matte. It's a matte, so it's harder pressed anyway. And I only used the littlest bit because I only used it as like a brow bone highlight. It took me like 300 uses to finish that pan off, and I'm not doing that. So we're just gonna hit pan on this one. And so my next item is this ColourPop highlighter in Mistress of All Evil. I mean, I love, like, Sleeping Beauty is my favorite Disney movie, so that's part of the reason why I chose this one, like, as really opposed to the highlighter. But the highlighter is really pretty. And I know some other people, like, I know I've seen Too Much Tash, like, I think she actually decluttered hers, and people talk about it being like too glittery, but I don't see it. Like, I don't see the glitter. I just think it looks like a really pretty, like, here it is kind of buffed out, just a pretty peachy, pinky highlight. So my goal for this one is, again, just going to be to hit pan, because it is a cream, like, it's the Super Shock highlighters, so it might be a little bit easier to hit pan, but I'm not gonna try to make myself finish it, because I think that's a little unrealistic. And then continuing with the Maleficent ColourPop theme, I also have this lipstick in Maleficent, which you can see is it's not brand new, but it hasn't been used enough. But I love this, and the lighting in here is not doing the shade justice. It's like basically a fuchsia, and I am going to try to finish this lipstick this year. I don't know if I've ever finished a lipstick. I've definitely finished like lip balms, because I finished one for my 20 favorites last year, but never a whole lipstick. So this will be interesting to see if I can actually get that finished. Okay, next. So this Juvia's Place Saharan Blush Volume 2 is my favorite blush, like, cheek palette, but I didn't want to work on so many face products or so many color face products. So I decided I'm only going to pick one of the shades in here to hit pan on, and I chose this shade Tau. This like orangey blush. It is probably my favorite blush in the palette, and it's one of my favorite blushes in my collection. It's just so unique. It's just so pretty. I love it. And my goal is going to be to hit pan. And maybe, I don't think I'm going to hit pan on anything else, but maybe I'll also get some more use out of some of the other shades in here as well by having this in this project, which I would really like, because like I said, this is my favorite like blush palette. This next item, I have two products, but it's going to count as one. I have two of these Bath & Body Works Cotton Blossom shower gels, and oh, it smells so good. It smells like clean laundry, which I love that smell. I guess I just love smelling like clean laundry. But Bath & Body Works isn't cruelty free, and I've had these for a long time, but this, out of all of my Bath & Body Works shower gels, this is my favorite scent, and I've got two of them, and it should not be a problem for me to finish these off within the year. And it'll be nice to get two more non-cruelty free shower gels out of my collection, but at the same time, like really enjoying them while I'm getting them out of my collection. So my goal is to finish the Progress for now. I don't know that I'm going to be using these a ton until maybe springtime, because I have like other heavier scented shower gels that I'm working on for like the winter months, but I think these will get me through spring and summer. And like I said, I don't think I'll have any problem finishing them off. Next is this Ulta Beauty gel eyeliner in Blackout, which you can see it, well, I don't know if you can see, but it's still wrapped up in plastic. I have never opened it. I really like the Ulta eyeliner formula. It's really creamy and just easy to use, and it doesn't really move a lot on me. So I'm finishing up like a travel size or a mini or whatever of the Tarte Sex Kitten, but once that's done, I'm gonna bust this out. And I mean, I use black eyeliner to tightline almost every single day, so I'm not gonna move through it too quickly, but I will be using it almost every single day once I open it. So I'm thinking I could probably get through it this year, but we'll see. Next is my NYX High Glass Finishing Powder. If you saw my latest empties videos, you saw that I finished the other one that I was working on, and I definitely got through it in a year. So I don't have any, my goal is going to be to finish this, because I don't think I'll have a problem because I finished one last year. But I just love this finishing powder, especially if you use it to like set your face and then put like your blush and bronzer. I'm not wearing it today, by the way, but if you use it to set your foundation and then use your blush and bronzer and highlight on it, then it's not too like oily looking, but it just makes you look glowy, and I love it. So my goal is to finish this one. And then my next item is another shower body product, but it's this Tree Hut Lemon Blueberry Tart Shea Sugar Scrub. And it's lemony and blueberry-y, but it also like, it has this scent of like buttery pastry crust as well. And I don't know, it smells really, really good. And the Tree Hut scrubs were something I like kind of discovered last year, and now I have, I think, 5 or 6 of them, but this is definitely, out of all of them, this one is my favorite. So I'm going to finish this one up, which I've never finished one of these up before, but I don't foresee it being a problem, because I've used this one several times already. You do use a decent amount if you want to like cover your whole body. So I don't think I'll have any problem finishing this up. And then this is a hair care item, and you can see it's brand new. It's still got like the tape on it from when Ulta shipped it to me. This is my Macadamia Professional Nourishing Repair Mask, and I have one in my shower that is almost gone, so I just figured I'd just put this new one in, but I'm not going to be working on it quite yet because my old one is still not done yet. But this is I think this is maybe the only hair mask I've ever really tried, but I love it because my hair is so long and so thick and blah, blah, blah. I know I talk about it all the time, but it's especially because I like these because they have the hair masks for different hair types. So I get the medium to coarse textures just because of how thick my hair is. But they also have like ones for more fine hair. I think they have ones for like curlier hair, but I just love this. And yes, this is expensive. It's like 36 bucks for this, but Ulta always has them. Not always, but usually for their like hair sale thing, they'll usually have these buy one, get one free, or just randomly sometimes they'll have them half off. But even if you can't get it on sale, this lasts. I could probably get using this once a week, I could probably get this to last almost all year long. So my goal will be to finish it, but I don't know if I will, just because, like I said, I still have some of my other one left, and these last for a really long time, but it is a favorite, so I wanted to put it in here. Next is this Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. I love the Mario Badescu facial sprays. They're not, I don't love them so much as setting sprays anymore, because now that I tried the Urban Decay Eyeliner, I really like that one. But this, I think what I'm gonna do, I mean, they're nice to like refresh your face during the day if you need it, but especially because it's winter and my skin is a little bit drier, I've been doing my e.l.f. powder before I do my primer. I think that's something that like Jordan Liberty, I don't know, I think I saw it from Wayne Goss, but I've seen it from several like makeup artists online. To get your makeup to last longer, you put a translucent setting powder down and then you spray and then you do your primer. I wasn't using a spray, but now that it's winter time and my skin is drier, I started using like a CoverGirl facial spray. So once that's gone, I'm going to use this, and I mentioned it several times before, but I'm a pretty aggressive sprayer, so I don't think I'm going to have any problem using this up this year. I don't know. I'm not going to start this quite yet because I still have about a quarter of a bottle of that CoverGirl spray left, but my goal will be to finish this. And like I said, I don't have to use it just for that. I can use it for a refreshing mist, or if I do want to, like I have a lighter makeup day or something and I don't want to get out my all-nighter, I will use this instead. So it's just another very fresh, like kind of clean smelling scent that I really enjoy. And then my last one, which I'm not going to open because it's broken. This is my Ulta Beauty Baked Bronzer. I rediscovered this bronzer last year. I think I put it in a roulette pan collab or something. And it's a really good bronzer. And then it's a baked bronzer, as you know, the name baked bronzer would imply. But then as I was putting it away, I dropped it and it's just like loose in here. So I don't want to open it, but I can still use it. I mean, there's no way I'm going to finish a whole bronzer like this year, plus with the other bronzer shades that I'm working on in this project and in a couple other projects. And technically I've already hit pan because it's loose from the pan, but I'm just gonna, I will weigh it and then we'll just see how much I can use. This originally came with 5.8 grams of product, which there's definitely not 5.8 grams in here anymore because from use and when I dropped it, I did lose some, but we'll just see how much of this I can use this year. I do really like it. Okay, so now the product portion is done. So I'm just all like, not nervous, but I'm just like, I don't know how to do this part. My very first video on YouTube was my introduction to the 20 favorites in 2020, 1 year ago today. And since then, I've made a lot of new friends on YouTube. I should have done statistics. Since then, I've made a lot of new friends. As the last time I checked, I think I had 222 subscribers, and it's not something that I thought I would ever like get the courage to do, to make a YouTube channel. And I'm so grateful and thankful for everyone who subscribes and watches my videos and comments on my videos. So I wanted to do something, especially considering what a crap year last year was, and this year isn't starting out any better. I wanted to do something for you guys. So this is going to be the first of 3 giveaways that I'm just going to pop into random videos on my channel. you have to be subscribed to my channel, and I have to be able to see that you're subscribed in order for you to win. You have to be over 18, and this will be open internationally. So I'm going to have my giveaway today is going to be some nail products, and then the other two are going to be makeup products. And like I said, I haven't planned on what videos I'm putting the other two giveaways in, but I thought it'd be a nice way to do it randomly like this instead of announcing a giveaway, because then like people who actually watch my videos will be the ones who win the giveaway. So for this first giveaway, I have this Naked Manicure Jelly Cure Kit from Zoya, and it shows on the back everything that comes with it. Oh, and there's on the side, it comes with a rescue serum, a repair base, a naked jelly, a clear shine, a remove plus, a 3-way nail file, a cuticle pusher, lint-free wipes, soak off nail foils, cotton balls, and the travel LED light that is USB connected. So you'll get this, which, just like full disclosure, I did get this for free from Zoya for purchasing like a certain number of polishes during a sale, and this was included if you bought a certain number of polishes, and I don't really do stuff like this with my nails, so I figured someone who does might actually want it, so that's why that's in there. And then the next, I've got 5 different nail polishes also from Zoya, because Zoya is my favorite basically nail polish brand. But this, and again, full disclosure, I also got these for free because Zoya was doing another sale where if you bought like a certain amount of nail polish, you would get their entire winter collection for free. And I thought that was a cool way to like give something back to you guys, but also like get some free stuff for myself. So this, all of these shades are from their winter collection, but this is the Zoya Pixie Dust. This is in the shade Isti. So this is their like textured polish. I'll put that back later. And then this is in, then we have this shade Nisha. This is like a really pretty like blurple, but it's got hints of kind of like red and gold shimmer in there. So that's the second polish. And there's this, I believe this is also either like a shimmer or pearlized formula. This is in the shade Regina, but it's a beautiful like dark emeraldy foresty green. This is in the shade Coley, which is like it's a pink leaning red, like shimmery pearly shade. Like these, obviously these are for the winter collection, so they're all like nice deep rich like wintry colors. And then this one I almost didn't want to give away, but this is Meredith. This is a dark blue with like shifty silver in it. This is so pretty. But those are the 5 nail polishes. And then I also have this lip, hand and nails kit from the Body Shop in coconut. It has a hand cream, a lip butter, and a nail file in it. So I thought that would go, at least like the hand cream and stuff would go well, because nails, hands, you know, it's all the same. It's not all the same, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's gonna be the first giveaway. To enter, you leave a comment down below using the nail polish emoji. You know which one I'm talking about. It's the nail, and it's got the little polish brush and she's painting her nails. Or a nail related emoji. How about that? Leave a nail polish related emoji down below. I will, at the end of the week, I will use the YouTube comment picker to pick. Well, no, I don't want to leave it up for a week. How do I want to do this? No. Okay, 2 weeks. I'll leave it up for 2 weeks because by then I think I should have the giveaways in the rest of my videos so you can decide which ones you might want, because I'm going to make it where you can't win multiple giveaways. You can only win one. So there's going to be three different winners. I should have thought this out a little bit more before I did it, but there will be 3 different winners. Each giveaway will be open for 2 weeks. And I'll try to film like picking the comments and, you know, I don't know. This is very disjointed. I am so, whatever. It is what it is. I mean, I'm giving away stuff. That's all you need to know. And you need to be subscribed to me, and you need to leave a comment with a nail emoji, and you will be entered to win, and it'll be open for 2 weeks, and you can only win one. You can only win one giveaway, but you can enter all 3 if you want. You just will only be able to win one. Okay. Well, that, hopefully everyone followed along with that. But that is going to be the end of this video. Thank the Lord, because this is just turning into a rambly mess. But my plan to start out with will be monthly updates, but depending on how much progress I make, I may switch to bi-monthly updates like I did towards the end of last year, but I'll decide that based on how much progress I've been making for the rest of this month. But anyway, I hope you're all having a good day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.